All right, guys and gals, I am super pumped up. This is David Dang Vu, and welcome to my May 2016 income report. Now, I started sharing these reports since last year, and the reason why is because I wanted to be transparent and share with anyone willing to watch and listen the current business that I'm currently building, how much I'm generating, how much I'm making, all of my expenses, just in true transparency on everything that I do to all of you guys, and the response has been absolutely amazing. So that's the reason why I still continue to do it, and also for me, it holds me accountable and allows me to document my progress as an entrepreneur. So I absolutely love these income report videos. So make sure, if this is your first time watching this income report video, make sure you go all the way back and watch my income report video since last year, so you can kind of see the progressions and see the differences month after month after month. Okay, now as always, I always like to start off with the fun stuff where I kind of share with you the cool things that I was able to do for the month. So in the month of May, actually didn't do too much for most of the month because we just got back from Thailand the month prior. We were there for 36 days. So going back in May was a lot of catch up, a lot of work, just catching up on life, a lot of mail, a lot of email, and just making sure all the business were running smoothly. So most of May we were working, but we did get a chance to actually leave for another mini retirement, another holiday, another vacation, whatever you want to call it. We left around mid-May and we actually went to Cartagena, Colombia. So here's some video footage of that. We had an absolute blast. I was able to bring my drone out there and get some really epic, amazing shots of Colombia. We ate some amazing foods in Colombia. Let me tell you, the arepas were just so bomb diggity delicious. We got to go jet skiing, got to go diving, got to go running on the wall. I mean, we did so many activities while we were over there. And after we're in Colombia, we actually jumped on a ship and went to St. Martin, Philipsburg, where we got a chance to go diving and hang out there. And we're on this cruise ship for about 2 weeks. And we sailed across the North Atlantic Ocean, and that is where I'll end it because technically we were in the middle of the ocean starting in June. So if you want to see more details of my fun adventures, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. I actually have a vlog where I share an adventure every single day, or I try to share every single day what I'm up to, and you can see all the cool videos there. So that's pretty much it for the fun stuff. Got a chance to go to Colombia and St. Martin, and then in June you'll get to hear more about it, where we were in the cruise ship, 14-story cruise ship, and sailed all the way across to Lisbon, Portugal, where we spent most of June in Portugal. All right, now with that being said, let's get serious and let's talk about money. Let's talk about business. May, even though I was busy most of the time working and traveling mid-month, I ended up making even more money and had one of my biggest months in my career earnings-wise. So pretty excited to share with you guys about that. So the grand total for gross earnings in the month of May was $105,646.61. Now, this is an increase of over $13,000 from the prior month. Let's go over the breakdown of each business and see which one was the highest all the way to the lowest. All right, so coming in at number one again this month is my eBay e-commerce drop shipping business. And I think it's going to be number one probably for the next few months until my course and my Udemy income increases right before the holidays. But let's go over the breakdown. So the total amount of gross sales we generated in May was $69,500. This was a slight increase of about $2,800. We also earned money through cashback. On Ebates, I earned a whopping $25. Hey, I'll take it. Still a lot better than zero, which was a decrease of about 95 bucks. So Ebates went down a little bit. On Top Cash Back, I actually earned $916. Again, another decrease of about 12 bucks. But here's the cool thing. After discovering this new website called Simply Best Coupons, I actually ended up earning about $270. So not bad. That was an increase of about 188 bucks. My total earnings was $70,736.10, which was was an increase of $2,800. Here's the breakdown. Cost of goods, about $42,000, which again, of course, is an increase because if your gross sales increase, that means you're buying more stuff, right? So about a $1,700 increase there. My eBay fees also was an increase. It looks like close to $5,800, an increase of about $26. My PayPal fees also increased. $2,400 is what I paid to PayPal. So eBay and PayPal, which was an increase of about $94. Professional services, assistance, and outsourcing, paid about $1,500 to the team to help me manage all the orders and processing, tracking numbers, listing items, etc., which was an increase of about $150. My total expenses, and this is why I think I've made more money this month than last month, was close to $9,800, which was an increase of $270. So here's an interesting thing. My sales increased by about $3,000, okay? But my expenses only increased about a couple $100. Let's take a look at what I made. So the grand net total income was close to $19,000, looks like $18,843.23, which was a slight increase of about $840. All right, now coming in at number 2 income as far as businesses is my online e-course income. With that, I use a platform called Udemy and currently have 4 courses on there right now. My famous eBay dropshipping course, how to train virtual assistants for that course, reselling gift cards, and a partnership that I just started with starting a hookah rental business course. So pretty excited about that. My total earnings for Udemy for the month of May was $6,345.57, as you can see here. And it's pretty cool because you can kind of see the breakdown of how much I actually earned from each course. So eBay was number 1, training assistance was number 2, gift cards and hookah coming in next. Really, really cool. Now, this is pretty significant though, because this is probably the first month where I actually had a big ding in my e-course income. This was a decrease of about $1,500. I've never really had that big of a jump. I think the reason why is because of the season being summertime, right? I know recently Udemy just made some changes with their pricing structure and they mentioned that it was going to take a few months before everything goes back to normal. But at the same time, I don't like blaming it on other factors. I always like as a leader to always look at myself and what I could have done or what I didn't do, and always take the blame for myself for that income. And I know for a fact, as you can see on my promotion activity, I only sold $128. So I only had 1 referral for that month. So I could have done a way better job referring more people to the course myself, doing more marketing or doing more advertising, things like that. So definitely I blame the hit for not promoting it, probably because of, just having way too much fun. Gotta be honest. But hey, that's okay. Lesson is learned. I'm looking forward to June and July and just crushing it in those months. All right, now coming in at number 3 income is my vacation rental business. I actually was gonna log into my Airbnb accounts and kind of show you guys the earnings in each account, but I didn't want to make a longer video so I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna give you guys my total income. We actually have several different accounts because we have so many properties on Airbnb in different locations. So it would just take me a while to log into each account, grab the numbers and add them all up. But we already have an accounting firm that does that for us. So the total earnings in the month of May for vacation rentals is $25,135. This was a huge increase of $11,100. The reason why is we actually added more properties to our portfolio. Okay, now let's go over the breakdown of our expenses. In rent, we paid $11,129, which again is an increase of $2,100. And again, the reason why, like I mentioned earlier, is because we have more property. Utilities across the board, we paid $515 in utility, which is kind of surprising because that's actually a $38 decrease from the prior month. And currently right now we're sitting on 9 properties. Insurance, this is going to be a funny number. I am actually adding this as a category. Than before I was actually just adding it as the other category, but we're going to share with you our breakdown for the insurance. Insurance is interesting because some properties we actually pay the insurance for the whole entire year. Some properties we pay insurance by the month. So that being said, insurance we paid for the month of May is only $176. Our cleaning crew and our cleaning team, all of our maids, our staff, our main bread and butter, and the reason why we've been able to be so successful. If it wasn't for this team, we would definitely not be where we're at. So we we owe a lot of our success to our cleaning crew, our maid, and our staff. We paid them $1,900, which is a little bit less than $168 from last month. This number usually fluctuates because on some months there's a lot more reservations, some people checking in for a few days, and every month it's different because some people might check in for a week or 2 weeks. So our team gets paid on per reservation basis. Supplies, these are the replenishables like toilet paper, paper towels, soap, etc. We spent a whopping $1,900 on supplies. And also the reason why this number is a lot bigger than last month is because we opened up a new location, so we had to buy more supplies for that location. So this is an increase of about $1,100. Okay, professional services. This is what we pay our interior decorators, our interior designers, our movers, our photographers. Those all qualify under professional services, and we paid close to $1,400 for professional services, which is actually a lot more than last month. Last month, we didn't pay out any professional services. Web services, $176. This helps us with the marketing and using a pricing tiered structured program, like kind of like what the hotels use. We paid about $176 for that service for this month. Total expenses was $17,235.79, which was a decrease of about $700 from last month. Okay, now our net total income was about $7,900, which is a whopping increase of nearly 12 grand. The reason why is if you paid attention to last month, we actually invested a lot of our money last month into acquiring more furniture, more property, a lot of supplies. So we actually took a loss last month. We lost money last month, you guys, a couple $1,000s. So that's why you see this big jump in an increase. All right. Okay, now what does that all mean? Of course, I don't earn and keep all that money. I actually have several business partners, and depending on the property, it's either a 1/3 split or even a 1/5 split. So my portion of that income is about $2,600 for the 33% partnerships, and I have a $104 split for the 1/5 partnerships. So in total, I earn $2,711.52 for the vacation rental business. Moving on forward, coming in at numero cuatro. That's 4 if you don't speak Espanol. Is my gift card business. A while back, a few years back actually, I started a gift card company buying and reselling gift cards. I'm not fully active in that business anymore, but I still collect a nice residual check. And that residual check is what I call the gift card cash referral earnings. And literally, I collect a check every single month. I call it mailbox money. I went ahead and logged into my bank account to show you guys a copy of that check. It's actually really cool because it's the only payment I actually receive in the mail, and hence the name mailbox money. Because back in the day, that's how everyone was paid, right? Was a check in the mail, right? Nowadays, everyone's just wiring money through the bank account. Sending money through PayPal, things like that. We do everything electronically now, but this company is old school and they still pay me a check every single month. So as you can see here, obviously I blocked out, my address just for security reasons, but here it is. That's my company name, and here's the check for $1,500 from the gift card company. So really cool. I get a check every single month for something I started literally a few years ago. It comes in every single month, and this check has been as high as $8,000 to as low as $1,000. So it's really cool. Okay, now along with the gift card income, I do have some affiliate partnership earnings that I get. And these are basically earnings that I get from people I've mentored or worked with in the past, and basically shown them how to create this kind of business for themselves, and I earn a percentage off of their earnings. So that being said, I didn't earn a ton of money, but I earned $347 from that. So total in gift card income was $1,864.56, which was an increase of about $800. So pretty excited about that. The gift cards are definitely on the up and up. I love having multiple streams of income because when one stream might not be doing so well, the other streams are doing better, right? And vice versa. All right, now last but not least, coming in number 5 is my Nerium income, and I'm pretty still stoked for this. This is something I started 4 years ago. Nerium is a direct sales skincare company. I got involved with a position with that company. I absolutely haven't done anything for several years, and it's pretty cool, and we still continue to generate sales, and we have distributors on the team that can continue to generate sales. And with that business, I earned a 4-figure check, $1,075.38. So pretty cool. 100% passive, 100% residual income, and that was a $250 increase from last month. Cost of goods, because you have to buy some of their products to maintain your active position. I spent about $350 there, which gave me a net profit of about $720, which is an increase of $206.95. All right, now let's go over more of the expenses. The expenses I gave you earlier pertain to specific businesses. These are expenses that I'm able to write off for owning a business, and these are expenses that I would generalize for my whole entire company, under my whole entire umbrella. Travel expenses, okay, because I don't just travel and go vacation. They are workations, right? I travel for networking opportunities. I travel my laptop, still working and checking emails and setting up meetings and things like that as I'm traveling. So with travel expenses, spent about $3,200, which was a huge increase of $2,600 from the prior month. Accounting, $290, so that was the same. Legal, $30, which is also the same. Video production was $2,200, so a decrease in $1,300 there. Web services was $67, and spent money on marketing, which was $932. So total other rough expenses was $6,700, which was an increase of $214. All right, so now if you tally everything up, all right, guys, my total gross earnings in May was $105,646.61. We mentioned this earlier already, increase of about 13 grand. My total expenses for everything was about almost $34,000. Cost of goods was about $42,000. All right, now if you break everything down, my net income for all of the businesses, my partnership splits with my partners, right? My grand total net income in the month of May was $24,204.95. Super stoked for that, which was an increase of $4,007.04 from last month. Last month, I earned about $20,000. Here's the biggest takeaway I got from this, you guys. I take a look at my expenses and I realize I spend quite a bit of money traveling and taking these mini retirements, workations, whatever you want to call them. And if I didn't do that, I'd probably be making about $30,000-ish a month, give or take. But I love to travel. I love to have fun. I love to get out there and explore the world. And that's what it's all about, right? So having multiple streams of income and setting it up autonomously where the money can continue to grow with or without you can allow you to do that. So it's amazing that I was still able to do that. So I'm going to continue to do that, right? But I realize sometimes, traveling for a long period of time can be a little bit too much. And that's why I love coming back to a home base and just buckling down for a month or 2 or 3 and just working my freaking face off. And that's what I'm prepared to do for the month of July and moving forward. So again, what I got out of seeing all of this is if I wanted to increase my income by 50%, 100%, 2x, 3x my income, go from 20 grand a month to 30, 40, 50, 60, I really just need to buckle down and just work hard and just grind it out, continue building on what I currently have, monetizing and optimizing my current businesses with my drop shipping, definitely with my e-course business, and at the same time looking for other opportunities that excite me. All right, so that concludes the month of May's income report. Thank you so much for watching, for listening. I appreciate all of the subs and all the love that you guys give me out there. I hope this provided some bit of value for you out there on your entrepreneur journey. I wish you all a ton of success. God bless. Take care. Take charge. See you guys all at the top and see you on next month's income report video. In the meantime, if you haven't checked out already, again, make sure you check out my YouTube vlog. This channel has all of them and all the things I've been up to. Thank you once again and have an awesome day.